Y'all, Kanye West is back at it again, and this time, the controversy king has taken his drama to Venice. Yep, you read that right. Kanye and his wife, Bianca Censori, decided to make the City of Canals the backdrop for their latest headline-worthy stunt. Eyewitnesses are saying that the couple's little escapade involved something explicit out in the open, and it was enough to leave both locals and tourists totally shocked. Here's where it gets wild. The two were spotted on a luxury yacht, living their best lives. Except this time, it wasn't exactly a private moment. Word on the street is that Bianca was seen kneeling near Kanye while he, well, let's just say he wasn't exactly trying to cover up. The photos that followed, pure gold for the paparazzi, who, as always, jumped on the opportunity to capture it all. Those pics spread like wildfire across social media, sparking a whole mess of debates. We're talking everything from questions about decency to the crazy privilege celebrities seem to get when it comes to pushing boundaries. Venetian authorities, yeah, they're not amused. Public indecency laws in Italy are serious business, and reports are saying local officials aren't just shaking their heads at this one, they're taking it real seriously. Word is, even the yacht's captain and crew could face consequences for not stepping in. If Kanye and Bianca are found guilty, they could be looking at hefty fines, or even legal charges, making this whole situation way more than just tabloid gossip. As the scandal heats up, public opinion is as split as you'd expect. Critics are ripping into the couple, accusing them of showing total disrespect for Venetian culture. Talk about bad timing. I mean, Venice is one of the most historic and culturally rich cities in the world, and here they are, making headlines for the wrong reasons. And then there are the calls for accountability, with people arguing that fame doesn't mean you can just throw decency out the window. But don't worry, Kanye's diehard fans are already out in full force. They're saying the backlash is totally overblown and turning the blame onto the photographers. After all, they're the ones who captured it all, right? It sparked a whole other debate about whether the paparazzi's intrusion was actually worse than what Kanye and Bianca did. Who knew a scandal could come with so many layers? Meanwhile, the fallout is already shaping up. Luxury yacht companies in Venice are tightening their policies, putting out statements about respecting local customs and the importance of discretion. And on social media, well, it's a full-blown war zone. Memes, hot takes, and reactions are flooding the feeds, and it's clear this drama isn't going anywhere anytime soon. As for Kanye and Bianca, true to form, they're staying silent. Not a peep from them. Their refusal to even acknowledge the uproar is only adding fuel to the fire. Now, everyone's wondering, is this another one of Kanye's calculated moves to stay in the spotlight? Or have they finally crossed a line that even their most loyal fans can't defend? One thing's for sure, this isn't your average love story. Kanye and Bianca are rewriting the rules of celebrity chaos, one headline at a time. But let's not forget, Kanye has never shied away from stirring up drama in his relationships. Remember his marriage to Kim Kardashian? Dude became infamous for controlling her wardrobe. Red carpet looks, closet overhauls, the whole deal. People can't help but notice the similarities with his current relationship with Bianca, especially when it comes to her wardrobe, or maybe more accurately, lack thereof. Bianca's been spotted in outfits that barely cover anything, raising eyebrows and blurring the lines between fashion-forward and, well, public indecency. Some are saying Kanye's pulling the strings here, trying to shape Bianca's image just like he did with Kim. But others are asking, is Bianca owning her bold, edgy look, or is Kanye's influence too strong for her to make her own choices? And let's throw a little twist into the mix. When Kanye's eldest daughter, Northwest, is around, Bianca's style seems to change. She's noticeably more covered up, sparking some serious questions. So what's going on here? Is it just a coincidence? Or does Kanye have some unwritten rules about how his partner should dress when his kids are in the picture? So here's the big question. Is Kanye's concern really about North's image, or is he just using that as a convenient excuse to cover up his own double standards? It seems like whenever his kids are around, Bianca's wardrobe goes from barely there to more modest. Coincidence? Or is it all part of Kanye's control over the people in his life? It's tricky, y'all, because Kanye's whole approach to relationships and family life has always been, well, unorthodox to say the least. But when it comes to Bianca, it raises even more eyebrows. Does he have some hidden rules about how his partners should behave when the kids are involved? Or is this just another layer to his already complicated world of boundary pushing and contradictions? One thing is for sure, Kanye's influence is undeniable, and whether it's on the runway, in his personal life, or with his relationships, it's as provocative as ever. And it's sparking all kinds of discussions about what's actually acceptable in today's world, what's considered too much, and what's just pushing the limits of personal freedom. There's a whole conversation here about boundaries, autonomy, and the complex world world of celebrity relationships and trust. This is far from a simple case of who wore it better. Kanye has always been one of the most polarizing figures in the game, but the latest drama has people questioning whether his personal life is starting to overshadow his legendary creative genius. I mean, let's be real, some fans still think Kanye is a visionary, an artist who sees the world in a way no one else does. But on the flip side, there's a growing crowd calling for some accountability, saying it's time for Kanye to stop letting his personal life take center stage and actually focus on his legacy. And y'all, as the drama continues to unfold, Kanye and Bianca are keeping real quiet. Not a peep from either of them, which is just fueling more and more speculation. What are they up to? What's Kanye's real priority here? Is it his family, his career, or just staying in the spotlight as much as humanly possible? But let's take a step back, because beyond all the drama and controversy, there's still one question that keeps popping up. Who is Bianca Censori? Well, for starters, Bianca is no stranger to creativity. She's an Australian architect and designer who's made quite the name for herself. Before becoming a full-on figure in Kanye's world, she was already known for her bold designs and her cutting-edge approach to architecture. But it wasn't just her talent that caught Kanye's eye. Oh no, it was her unique style and that undeniable presence she brought to the table. Something about her just stood out in a crowd. And we all know Kanye doesn't do anything unless it's bigger than life, so that spark between them was bound to catch fire. Bianca first joined Kanye's Yeezy design team, where she brought fresh ideas and pushed boundaries like she was born to shake things up. And word has it, during those late-night brainstorming sessions, Kanye was hooked, not just on her talent, but on her fearlessness. She wasn't afraid to question the norm, to think outside the box. And honestly, that's what Kanye's always been about, pushing limits, shattering expectations, and seeing the world through a lens of pure imagination. What started as a professional connection soon morphed into something a lot more personal. By late 2022, Kanye and Bianca were pretty much inseparable, and their bond has only grown stronger since. But don't get it twisted, being with Kanye isn't all glitz and glam. It's a wild ride full of highs and seriously controversial lows. Bianca, now at the center of Kanye's world, is caught in a web of admiration, scrutiny, and, let's face it, a whole lot of drama. Some people see her as Kanye's muse, others see her as just another pawn in his larger-than-life game. But in all honesty, Bianca is a mystery in her own right. She's no damsel in distress. She's a bold, independent woman with a mind of her own. Whether the internet celebrates her for standing by Kanye's side or judges her for how she's standing by him, Bianca is undeniably a fascinating figure. And the best part? Her story? It's just getting started. Now, what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. And before you dip, make sure you like this video and hit that subscribe button. And let's keep the conversation respectful and full of love. Voila! Until next time!